YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays Loop Hero, Episode 2. So, in our last episode, we gathered up a healthy number of resources and then got the heck out of Dodge. And we built ourselves a field kitchen here. Oh, we can upgrade the building, too. What does that do? So we need wood, stone, food, and that sort of a variable one. Sorry, so we can't upgrade that. Can't upgrade the campfire yet. Fair enough. Alright, so that's, can we build anything else? It does not look like it. Also, a lot of the things that you can upgrade into, are, yeah, they're locked off in the demo, but obviously the full game is coming out in March, so we'll be able to do it there. But hey, we can continue expanding in the short term, but though not at the moment. We don't have enough stuff for more expansions here, so let's go plan our next expedition. But let's refine our deck a little bit. So if you recall, as we were playing along, we would occasionally get equipment, and we would occasionally get cards. Well, the cards are drawn from a deck, and we can customize that deck. We can remove cards from our deck. We can add cards to our deck. We got a new card to add to the deck here. So let's review. Now, each category here has a maximum and minimum number of cards that you can have. So like for these two, we cannot disable the cemetery or the grove because it's maximum, minimum 2. They have to stay on. Fair enough. I like these two anyway. The next one here, Spider Cocoon. All right, I'm good with that. Vampire Mansion. I'm good with that. I do like me some vampires. I do like me the battlefield. I do want to turn on this Blood Grove because this thing can the potential for some really good gambits is there. It's very real. And I like the Road Lantern to be able to keep the goblins at bay to an extent. We got to keep the rocks and the meadows in place, but that's still good. Down here, this like delete stuff, I don't think we need Oblivion, so we're going to turn that off. And I'm still not sold on the beacon because it buffs the enemies. So I'm going to turn off the beacon. We only need one of these 3 active at minimum, so we'll keep the treasury around. Alright, so we got a 10 card deck. We got our new toy here, so let's begin. And again, only the warriors available. But I think that's just a demo thing. That sounds like there is going to be other classes in the full version. Now, once again, brand new randomly generated loop. And yeah, we start over with our equipment too. But we have some bonuses from before, like the camp heals us for more. We have those new cards that can appear. Well, that new card, singular. But for now, let's just see what kind of goodies we get. A meadow. Well, where do we want to start off with the meadow? Yeah, let's start in the corner again. It won't bloom right away, but we might as well have it down there for a little tiny bit of healing. And it'll bloom once we put down some form of rocks. Alright, what do we got? Attack speed, I'll take it. I mean, we got nothing else in that slot anyway, so... So we gotta get some more. There we go, a cemetery. We didn't really get to play much with that. Oh, and an axe too. I'll take a weapon. So a cemetery spawns a skeleton every 3 days. It also gives us resources as we pass by it. Now I don't think a skeleton's going to appear quite on time, but yeah, let's put a cemetery like right here. Okay, so we got some rocks and a spider cocoon. Yeah, we could do the. There's three spots where we could have some good spider cocoonage going here. Actually, I have a thought. I have an idea here. Let's put the spider cocoon right here. So it's got 2 spots. There's a reason I'm saving this spot right here. You'll see. We might even get to tangle with the spider day one. Yep. And that's exactly what we want. Just a single fight. We get it on the first loop. Vampirism. Yeah, I'll take Vampirism over attack speed this early on. It allows us to heal ourselves a little bit every time we attack. Ooh, lots of goodies here. And an early treasury. That is fantastic. So again, treasury you want to surround. Now we want a 3x3 for that big mountain here. So I'm going to put... Yeah, I'm going to put the treasury here. There we go. Sword is equal to the axe, so that's no different there. Vampires, A. All right, we can vampire up around here. Again, we want to surround our campsite in case we make it to the final boss. They do not tell you that in the first playthrough. Yeah, we can put that there. But it's definitely worthwhile to consider it. Aha! Okay, so we have our blood grove. We need an actual grove because this can only be placed next to groves. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit, but we have something, so that's a good thing, and we can keep it in our inventory. And our improve. We got a nice big heal. We just need a good grove. All right. Blood-soaked battlefield. Yeah, we can battlefield like here. Or actually, yeah, right? No, I want it after it because the battlefield spits out a chest after you complete a loop. So you kind of want it like right after the campsite so you get that chest earlier in the run. Yeah, we can go down here. What do we got here? Regen. I'll keep the vampirism for now. Still need some body armor. More meadows. Probably could use a little bit of a weapon, but at least we have a weapon. Alright, we get spider plus blob. That still shouldn't be too bad for us. But notice, without all that stacked magical... we got the grove! Excellent! This is what I was looking for. So, the grove... we can put the grove, like, here. And then we can put the blood grove right here. Now this blood grove. So, any enemy that we get down to 15% or less, the blood grove will actually devour it for us and just defeat it. We still get the treasure for it. But after it's defeated a certain number of monsters, it will spit out something horrific. But that horrific thing, despite being a really, really tough enemy, will also give us tons of treasure. So it's like a long-term and a short-term bonus. And that's why I wanted affecting as many tiles as possible. That's why I was saving that spot right there. And I want things to be fought that will eventually get eaten by the grove here. Like those spiders. Chomp. Alright, I'm gonna save the road lantern to whenever we get goblins. Chomp. Same difference, same difference. Alright, same weapon, yeah. We're on our second loop, so we have a chance of getting level 2 equipment, but it's not by no means guaranteed. Counter, I'll take vampirism over counter. I'm still trying to determine which of the stats are the most effective. Alright, yeah, so we hit that. Alright, we got a skeleton plus the vampires here. Yeah, these guys are a little tricky. We definitely are now lacking in damage. And yeah, this vampire's doing a number on us. Jeebus. Oh man, and then the ghost. Phew! Okay, that was traumatizing. We might not even make it our next loop here. Jeebus. Alright, well, we'll do a cemetery up here. We could do a vampire mansion, like, right here. That way we fight the vampire while we're getting the chest. I don't remember the vampires hitting quite this hard, though. Okay, well, we cracked open the chest. We got some... Alright, so we got... Ooh, we could go stacking counter. So we're currently 5 damage to all, which is actually pretty darn good. Counter... We already have 11 counter, but sometimes stacking a stat is much better. Yeah, let's try stacking the stat. I mean, we might be dead regardless. Yeah, let's get regen, since we have a lot of open field here. Another blood grove, but I'm gonna save that for another application of it, like if we get another regular grove, because stacking them doesn't seem to really do much. Counter just causes you to get a free hit every time something hits you, or like gives you a chance of getting a free hit. We just really need a better weapon here. We're spending too much time on fights. I'm going to save the cocoon so we can pair it with the blood grove once we get an actual grove, so that we can feed spiders to it, if we even make it there. I might abandon this run if we survive to the end of this loop. Yeah, we're slowly getting HP back, but man, those vampires, they were not as charitable to us this time around. Oh yeah, because we're under 15%, that grove is kind of turned against us. And we start off wrapped up in it, so it's kind of a liability now, because every fight we're going to have to start with that. So we might not even survive this, because we have to fight 2 of these things, and we start the round wrapped. I mean, we got counter going here, but we're taking damage here. Yeah, we're not surviving this. Well, huh. That was, we can do better than that. Luckily, we keep 30% of everything. I'm alive, but how? Thanks to us, a small group dragged you here. It wasn't easy. How could you fight off all those monsters? They nearly killed me. That's also interesting. Many of them vanished just before our eyes. Some we managed to avoid, but I think most of them were gone even before we left the camp. I think your trips are deeply connected with your memories, my friend. Everything falls apart as soon as you're unconscious. So that's the reason why, you don't die. Alright, can we build anything? We cannot. Fair enough. Alright, let's try this again. Same, I think we just had a bad roll with our start off here. We can do better. We can do better than that. I mean, you've seen that we've done better than that. Alright, we got an early shield. Now, I do want to still set up that Blood Meadow Gambit thing. Actually, if we set it up here, yeah, that might be a smart move. So I think this would be a smart place for the spider cocoon. And we'll put the meadow over here. This will give this time to generate some spiders anyway. And we get some low-level armor. Ooh. Defense and regen? Yes, please. Now, just a weapon, please. There's a weapon. That's a weapon indeed. I'll take it. Slightly better armor. Fair enough. All right, so we're in decent shape. So our defense is actually kind of high because we get defense from our pole arm, defense from our ring, defense from our shield. So we're kind of going a tanky build here. And yeah, that only did 1 damage to me when it hit me. So let's try stacking defense. Vampire Mansion, I think, is a smart move here. We'll get 3 vampires on here. Saving the Road Lantern. Regen, counter, and defense. No, we'll keep our shinier ring, thank you. And yeah, when we are highly defensive, vampires don't get much lifesteal from us when they hit us. So yeah, maybe stacking defense is a way to go here. Alright, what do we got here? Defense and vampirism. Well, a strict upgrade, I'll take it. Yeah, we'll spider cocoon here. We can get some armor that gives us some defense, ironically. That would be good. Ooh, treasury. Okay. So this is going to be our 3x3 mountain here. So treasury goes up here. Put the mountain here. And we can, yeah. Fields will bloom when they're orthogonally adjacent to the treasury, like a mountain. You just give us slightly more max HP, so I'll take it. Ooh, another treasury. We just put that like right up here. Makes it easier to do it. They can't be adjacent to anything to start with, but then you can flesh them out. Another mountain. We'll put it up here. Ooh, there's our blood grove. Now we just need a grove proper. So if we... Yeah, we want the battlefield over here. Because we want it to spit out the chest. As soon as we loop the here. We need to wait for a grove before we can play our blood grove. Alright, meadow. We can put that in between here. Yep, free chest. No ghost, that's fine. Do we want vampires plus ghosts? Maybe. Why not? We also flesh out the area around our place here. Oh yeah, we get the vampire in the chest fight here, which works out nicely because the chest doesn't actually fight back. Well, usually. Sometimes it's a mimic. Ooh, alright, what do we got here? Magic damage and regen, and it is strictly better on the damage front, so damage to all, regen, I mean, we're going off of the defense here, but I mean, those are way too good of an upgrade to deny. Yeah, let's keep fleshing this out. No goblin camps yet. And just a regular shield, meadow. There we go. Start fleshing that one out a little bit. Still need a grove. The grove makes the dream work here. Slight improvement again. Yeah, almost done with our mountain. Getting close to finishing that treasury. I don't like this long stretch of nothing here. And I don't like the fact that we didn't get any slimes here. This will be a good fight though. I think vampire plus 2 spiders isn't too bad for us, but yeah. Especially since we were one-shotting them. Sometimes the weapon makes all the difference. Alright. Weapon up here. One shot. Ooh, just barely. That's alright. Graveyard. Alright, so... do we want the... yeah, we kind of want the cemetery up here. Actually, let's put it here so we can walk through it and get the extra resources. We might need a road lantern on this one because this is going to be a rather popular destination. Especially with the ghost. So if we road lantern here, actually right here, just to keep this square under control. All right, rock. We can put a rock up here. Put a rock down here. Rock up here. We're going to be finishing all of those pretty soon. Oh yeah, I forgot to slot in. Alright, yeah, another blood grove. We just need a regular grove now. Okay, let's see what we got here. Shield. Defense. And yeah, that's definitely a better shield. Yeah, you're a better armor. Spiders. Well, I did say this area down here was kind of empty, so we'll go for it. Nah. Come on, Grove, I want my gambit. There's the grove. Thank goodness. Okay. I'm going to put it over here. And then we blood grove. That is what we want. And then we can do, once we get another grove, we can blood grove this area right here. This might even give enough time for the grove itself to spit something out. Another meadow. Ooh, lots of equipment out of that slime. No and no. Fair enough. Not very good equipment, but equipment nonetheless. Also, as the when we get new equipment and this stuff gets pushed off, that turns into resources for us. So it's actually not a bad thing to be losing equipment, and even the junk equipment is good for us. Alright, there we go. What do we got here? Better damage and counter. Yeah, I'll take it. And a battlefield to boot. Now, do we want to... Yeah, you know what? Let's combine these two and get some blood-soaked areas here. Yeah, because these things spawn blood clots for us to fight. Alright, mountain. There we go. And there's our goblin camp. Looks like we're going to get vampires plus goblins. Not ideal, but we'll live. Alright, 4 spiders and a slime, but they're all... Yeah, they're getting eaten. Chomp. Chomp. Ooh, and alright, good. Another grove. Yeah, we'll put you here. Blood Grove goes here. There we go. Alright, this is lower damage. Magic, but plus 4 damage. Plus defense, plus counter chance. And it's better because of the magic damage. Attack speed, counter evasion, heck yeah. And then you are more yeah, we're going back onto the defense here. Yeah, I'll take it. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just do that. Do some of that. I don't think you can make multiple mountains, like 3x3s. Chomp. All right, we got the road lantern. We can police the... Actually, if we place it here, that doesn't do anything for the goblins. Yeah, let's put it here to police both the goblins and the spiders. Ooh. Now sometimes, yeah, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, it doesn't have... Well, hang on. If we add 4, it's... Even with the magic damage, despite it being a white weapon, it is just so much better. Like, it just hits so much harder, despite not having all the magical properties. Boom! See? That's what I'm talking about. Alright, 2 treasure chests. This is going to be a busy spot, but we knew that. Yeah, very busy spot. Alright, yeah, no, not anywhere near. You, better defense, lots of regen. Lots of regen. We already have some regen, but again, stacking bonuses is kind of a good thing. Alright, spider cocoon. We want a spider cocoon. I want a spider cocoon so to where we know it's going to get eaten. Where else could we grove? Yeah, we can go up here. Actually, better move would have been here. That would guarantee that the monsters would spawn in a useful spot to get eaten. Alright, mountain. And what do we get from the chest? Ooh. Alright, what do we got? Magic damage, which is we know is a good one. Attack speed, which is also really good, and counter. Yeah, I'll take that. Now, no free vampire fight on this one, but I do like that combo. Yeah, not enough damage to even. No, not good enough. I'm waiting for one of these blood groves to actually pay off. Vampire Mansion. Well, actually, adding vampires to the mix here would make for more things for the blood grove to eat. Because, yeah, the vines can eat the vampires. Yeah, we just keep doing that. And that's just a regular shield. Alright, more spiders. Yeah, let's spider up here. Because we can get some we can get some vampire modifiers. We can get the blood drain, the roots modifier. All right, vampire mansion. We can vampire mansion down here. Get some vampires off of here. That's fine. Got a lone harpy. Yeah, nowhere near the damage. You're gonna have to match the damage or have stats for days otherwise to replace my Gladius, even though it's a non-magic weapon here. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at that in a second. Magic damage. Damage to all. Alright, so we get the same damage to all, attack speed. Yeah, this is better. Battlefield, what if we put it over here? Yeah, we get this area, we get another blood clot area, and we get to do our ghosties. The ghosty gambit. Oh yeah, the completed treasuries spawn gargoyles, which again aren't too bad of a model. Alright, yeah, we got these guys here. Luckily they did not gather too many too many numbers thanks to the road lantern. Alright, yeah, no. Alright, Yep. So see, this would have turned into another big mountain if we were allowed to get another one, but it didn't. I just wanted to reconfirm that. We also got more goblins down there, so if we get another road lantern, we'll want to use that to keep an eye on them. Still, putting rocks next to each other or next to mountains is not a bad thing. Yeah, I just realized that one that tile is still dead. Oh yeah, you guys get the grow bonus. Chomp. Wow. Mega chomp. Alright, we still have three tiles that we gotta fill in with something for our camp if we were gonna square off against the final boss. Otherwise that could make things a little dicey. So, in that case, yeah, you know what? We'll put you here. We'll put you here. Just waiting for one of these groves to get fed enough. Aha! So it's about to spit someone out. Now will he go to... Alright, we're going to have to catch him on the next loop. But that will... that's kind of what we were going for, is the thing that the grove spit out. Alright, I think we can survive another loop. I think we're in a good enough spot. And this might actually bring us against the final boss anyway. Oh, we can put one of these things in here. Alright, you know what? Here. Now that'll prevent it from being problematic there. Yeah, alright. 3 treasure chests. We've got this area kind of kept an eye on here. Of course, again, every loop, everyone starts hitting harder, and whoops! Yes, this is strictly better. And yes, you can swap mid-combat. We already have 7% counter, so we could start counter stacking, but no, I like my regen a little better. Alright, meadow. We want to keep up with the meadow here. Alright, we got those blood clots. That's a lot of... Undead liquid has a soul, and, well, the vampirism comes from the vampire being added to the fight. Ooh, 7 magic damage? Ooh, I don't care if it's a lower tier. Alright, the spear is slightly less damaging, but has 2 magic damage and counter and vampirism to it. It's worth it. Because the magic damage makes up for its lower overall damage. This ring, damage to all, less attack speed buff, evasion and vampirism, but that attack speed buff is huge. So I think I'm going to keep it. Yeah, these blood clots aren't so bad. You, the scimitar. 19 to 29, so this thing hits much harder. And plus 8% attack speed, this thing's going to hit harder and faster. It doesn't have those extra stats on it, but I'm going to be hitting like a freaking truck with this thing. Yeah, well, it's easier to farm it up with basic materials, so we'll put you in the middle of nowhere here. Alright, free chest. What do we got here? Lots of defense. Less magic damage, but still magic damage, and more defense. So this thing is Defendy McDefenderson. I think I'll take that, even if it's at the expense of magic defense, or magic attack, magic damage. So we have tons of magic damage. We still just need a better chest plate. Blood Grove, eh? Where can we put one of these that would be... Actually, this would... Even though it doesn't really do much, it fills in a spot. Alright, our first gargoyle that we one-shot. Oops. Yeesh. Alright, well, never mind. That's not a problem. We're one-shotting the spiders. And now you're getting fed, although I don't... Hopefully you spit it out down south. Yeah, actually that kind of works out. Because those are new spaces that aren't technically serviced, as it were. Where do we want one of these? Yeah, it's fine right there. We could also... Yeah, see, 2 of the lanterns keeps it to 2 of them maximum. Yeah, we just need more recovery and life gain here. We have good defense. The road lantern, yeah, down here needs to, yeah. Ah, we just missed the goodie. Well, at least we get to face the goodie, and it looks like by itself next time. Aha! So that's... Alright, so what are we giving up for this? We're giving up attack speed, but only a little bit. We're giving up counter, that's fine. We're giving up a little bit of evasion, but that's the only source of evasion. This just makes us hit harder. I'll put it on now, for now. Let's see what else we got here. No, not quite. What do we want to vampire up? We can vampire up these. Oop, and that's enough to trigger the boss. So this is our final loop. And he got one goodie off. So this buffed him a little tiny bit. We weren't able to completely fill in that area, but I think we'll be okay. Although, I mean, we're so low on health. We might want to retreat before we even get to him. And that's assuming we even survive, because I'm going up against all these spiders plus vampire here. So we might not even live to see him. Alright, yeah, we definitely want meadows. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Now, if we run away now, if we run away without dying, we get to keep 60% of our stuff. Which stinks. I mean, it doesn't stink that we get to keep 60% of our stuff, but I don't actually think we're going to survive to even our one guy, because even if we make it up to here, this guy's going to floor us in our current state, at our current hit points. We're really well decked out. We just don't quite have the yeah, see, this gives us extra hit max HP, but it doesn't heal us. Yeah, we're at 20 hit points. We're not going to survive this fight. This is Harpy, Spider, Wolf Rat plus Vampire. We are going to die on this one. So I'm going to bravely run away and keep our stuff intact. Another success! You've returned and we still remember you. Unbelievable! Yeah, it's good to be back, but I'd hardly call it a success. My old memories of the world are gone. The path is empty again, and there's only darkness everywhere I look. Interesting. So technically you remember that there are things you forgot. We should find a way to use it. Let's talk about something more positive. We managed to tidy the place up. It's time for the next step. What do you have in mind? Expanding the camp. We have all sorts of craftsmen, from cooks to alchemists, but they need a place to work. We can't use the materials from around here. You turn away for a second, and the branch or a stone you've just found is gone. I'm afraid only you can solve this problem. The materials that survived your trip always look suitable for building. But these are just stones and splinters. How can you build something with them? Curious, eh? I noticed that with the fire you've made, the things that you obtain somehow infect everything similar with stability. Only in small amounts, but it's still something. Even a small branch is enough to make a wooden wall exist without constant supervision. All right, folks. So that was Expedition 2. Depending on how the feedback on this, I might keep this going at least till we can play to the end of the demo. Maybe we can actually fight the final boss of the demo anyway, and win. We weren't going to do it that run, but we're getting closer. If you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!